2024 is almost over, and between my two businesses, I've made almost $250,000 before the age of 24. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you a step-by-step plan on how I plan to double, triple, even quadruple what I did this year in 2025. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Noah Varner. I'm the CEO of the SBA. I help private soccer coaches build and scale their business. I built and scaled my own soccer academy to well over six figures within the first calendar year in business when I was 22. And then when I was 23, I opened up my own consulting company, helping private soccer coaches grow and scale their business. And I did six figures within the first 6 months of that. And now I'm here today to talk to you guys about that and tell you about what I plan on doing in 2025. So you can literally just copy me so you can start making money on your own and start building and scale your business. And ultimately, I hope this inspires you to, go out and get to work, right? Because, 2024, that was the fastest year. That was like, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older and it's because time is speeding up, but it felt insanely fast. And I'm extremely glad and grateful that, everything that I did this year, I actually ended up doing, right? And if you're somebody at home who's watching and you're pissed off because maybe my intro is a little aggravating, but you're more mad that you just haven't done anything yourself, right? You got to change. You got to start doing something. So in this video, I'm gonna hopefully inspire you to go out and make that change. Now, 2024 was simple. I basically had two goals written up on a piece of paper, and that two goals were move to Florida, start an online training business, and that's exactly what I did. And it was to make $250,000, which we're coming up on it. We're getting real close. It's getting tight, but hopefully we accomplish goal number 3. All right. But I had those 3 goals written down, and I've basically accomplished all of them. And how I did that was, it was really simple, right, guys? Like, I just went out and I started putting in work in, and I started taking the leap of faith, and I started investing in myself. And ultimately how I got it was I started investing into mentors, and they taught me what to do and all that kind of stuff. All right. But I'm going to go over 3 ways in 2025 what I plan on doing to actually get to that next level, to double, triple, quadruple what I'm doing. All right. And step number 1 for me is going to be continue to build my audience and brand, for sure. So, this is a personal brand. I'm talking to you guys. My brand is Noah Varner. Right now, you may own a business, and let's say you're doing a soccer training business, right? Your brand is your brand name, right? For me, my personal brand is my own name, where I make content like this. And it's all very raw. It's very authentic. It's very who I am. And that's what I continue to plan on doing. 1, because I love it. And, I love inspiring people and connecting with people in an online community. But 2, it's foolproof. And what I mean by that is simple, guys. You have to understand, we're entering a day and age where having a job is no longer safe anymore. It's not. It used to be the market used to be, go to college, go get a job. And that was it was foolproof. If you go got a degree, if you can get a degree, you can get a job whenever, wherever you want. And it's just not the case anymore, it's so sad because 99% of the population, has to do that. Right. Which, I wouldn't exist if you guys weren't doing it. Right. But it's sad because now that is becoming so less and less valuable. College is becoming way more expensive to go to. Right. Bills, everything is piling up, but your wage is staying the same. It's slowly ticking up. This is inflation. This is your wage, right? You're never going to catch it, right? The only way to do that is by building your own business, by building your own brand, right? And that's exactly what I plan on doing. It's just doubling down on what I'm already doing, putting out more content in the world, trying to solve more problems, right? Because ultimately, guys, the world doesn't value people who are with jobs anymore. It just doesn't, right? Everybody could go get a job. That's why it's people are barely getting paid, because there's so much supply. There's so much supply and not enough demand, right? So it's just the whole market's messed up, right? They can keep putting people in at lower and lower prices, pay them less and less and less because so many people want those jobs, right? If you want to change your life forever, go start a business. Right now, I know what you're thinking. It's so difficult, Noah. How do I even go about doing that? Look, it's pretty damn simple. You just have to start. You just have to start. Everything. I run into so many people, and it's so frustrating. It's I don't know what to do, or I'm waiting for the perfect storm. I'm waiting for until I have X amount of money. I'm waiting till this and this and this. No, like screw that. You can start a business tomorrow based on like who you are and what you do. Like if you're somebody who's good at freaking, sewing, right? Like go start a sewing business, go sew for other people, provide a service and just make and create enough value within it where you're just better than everybody in all your competition. You'll be successful, right? Or you're like you enjoy lawn care, like go start a lawn care business, right? And just be better than all your competition and you will succeed. But like, regardless, you can start a business from nothing. Like for me, I never waited to start a business. I just started and I was dead broke when I started too. Like I had no money, nothing when I started my first businesses. I remember when I was in college, I was DoorDash and Instacarting a lot. And I started, if we want to call this a business, but I started basically flipping stocks, right? So I was doing option trading and all that, and that didn't work. That was like my first thing that I tried. I didn't sit around and think, okay, I'm going to wait until I have enough money to start doing this, and I'm going to wait until I know everything, and then I just did it, and I went with it, and I failed miserably, right? But see, the thing about me and why I'm successful is because I'm not scared to fail, right? Like I have failed that. I failed my eBay business, then I failed an Amazon FBA business, and then my soccer training business did great, but ultimately it's not what I wanted to do. And now I'm on my fifth business now. I'm on my fifth business before I started to hit it big and start making more money. And I'm not even doing that great. I think I could do way better, make $50,000, $200,000, $300,000 months, right? But like, again, it's just because I started it and I didn't wait, right? Like I just started building my brand. And the only way to hedge yourself against what is coming in this world, right, with this major shift in society, is by hedging yourself with your own brand, with your own personal brand. And that's what I plan on continue building. It's just a brand and creating an audience around me of people that are like-minded that want to follow me, right? Because I know person watching across the screen more than likely doesn't have a brand to themselves, which I do thank you for watching and you're helping me out significantly. But I want you to go start your own thing and go stop watching YouTube videos and go do your own thing, okay? Because you have got to start, right? You don't want to wait till the end of 2025 and then a year goes by. You could have just been building up over time. My YouTube channel's terrible. I'm barely getting any views. I'm barely getting any engagement, right? And I'm posting something every single day. Right? You think I'm looking at it and like, oh yeah, this is awesome. No, I'm not. But I'm doing it because I know in the long run, this is going to pay off massively because I'm going to be able to build an audience that I can sell to consistently and help and serve, right? And that will ultimately pay me in the long run. But I know I just have to start. That's it. So I'm starting, all right? And I've been doing that. So if you're watching this, go start and do something. Start building your brand right now, okay? Then number two, second thing I plan on doing is systemizing my entire business. Okay. So what I mean by that is simple. It's like I'm sure you hear this all the time. Like the classic, like if you want to be a millionaire, build systems, right? And like for you to do that, I mean, obviously like you have to be at a certain level, but like with your business, the goal of starting a business is not to work a ton. Like that's not the goal. The goal is to make as much money on at least amount of work as possible. Because what that does is it values your time more. So then when you systemize everything and you're spending way less time on something, then you could go and build other things. Okay. So I'll give you an example for myself because I just did this year. All right. My soccer training business had it, built it up, scaled it. And I was doing all the work. Okay. Until I hired a coach. Right. And then what I did was I built a system of coaches to consistently bring coaches in, systemized to train them where I don't have to spend any time doing this, by the way. Right. Train them, and then they become a good coach, all through a system that I don't have to touch. I set it up one time. I tweak it to make it better along the way, but like I get them from point A to point B, right? And then they take over the sessions, and then I don't have to coach anymore. So I bought all that time back, and now I can focus on building other systems, right? So now, since I took all that and I saved so much time from systemizing my soccer training business, that I was able to go and I start my online consulting business, which turns out I absolutely adore and love way more than I did the soccer training business in the first place, right? And I was only able to do that because I systemized what I was doing before. So if you're looking and you're starting a business, systemize everything. Like make SOPs, which are just called standard operating procedures. Like just create systems that are really simple. Like, for example, like my YouTube system. I have a system where a guy plans out my videos, right? He gave me the topic for today to come talk, right? Then I record the videos. Then I send it to him. He edits it. He posts it. And then by doing that, I'm able to spend so much time filming. I can create so much more content. And then he handles the back end of the system. So we're able to create so much freaking content based off of that system. Where everyone goes wrong is like they're all doing it themselves. And it's just like banging on your head. Like it's just like you do it for a few weeks and then you get tired and then you stop. Like you need a system to be able to continually do things repeatedly, right? Like, so build systems, build things that will run automatically without you having to serve it, right? So for me, I plan on systemizing my business. I plan on systemizing my ad team. I've already systemized my Instagram content and my YouTube content. I want to build out a sales team that will systemize all of my sales. Build it. I've already got people that help me set appointments, right? And then systemize my coaching program, because then what all that's going to do is that's going to buy back time for me so I can focus on more avenues of making more money, generating more revenue and helping more people. But I can't do that unless I build systems, okay? So 1, building audience and brand. 2, systemizing my entire business. And then 3, ultimately, and this is the fun one, is just spend more money, okay? Now, what the hell does spend more money mean? Okay, it's pretty damn simple. I cracked this code 2 years ago when I was dead broke. Like I had $200 in my bank account. I went to my mentor. His name was Ben Neighbors. Went to him. I was like, hey, show me how to start the soccer training business. And it was a $3,000 program. Obviously, I didn't have the money. Right? What he did was he broke it down for me into payments over 12 months to make it work for me. So I got into a mentor and he started showing me exactly what to do. So I spent the money to make the money, right? Then I continue. I built that business 6 figures, all because of that one investment. So I spent money. I spent money to make the money. So I realized, okay, so I just need to spend more money. If I spend more money, I will make more money. And that's exactly what you do. Because then again, I hired another mentor to teach me how to run ads. I spent $5,000 with them. That returned hundreds of thousands of dollars. So I was like, oh, okay, I just got to keep spending more money. Spent $10,000 on a sales coach. Made me $100,000 from that. Oh, let's keep spending more money. Like, and then advertisements, running ads, paid ads through my Instagram channel, my personal brand. The more money I spend, the more money I earn. Obviously, if you're doing the ads correctly and the right messaging with the right targeting and you're building the right audience, it works, right? If you don't know what you're doing, it's not going to work, but I just have to spend more. Okay. So at the end of the day, my third thing is just spend more money. If you're watching this and you're somebody who's in such a scarcity mindset, which I totally understand because I used to be the exact same way because I had no money. I had to pay bills somehow. Get off your fucking ass and go DoorDash and Instacart and get some extra cash and spend that and invest that on your business. Stop thinking you're going to open up a business and not spend money and just make a bunch of money in profit. Like I have barely profited any money over the 2 years of my businesses because I literally just keep reinvesting to make more money. Why would I want to save money? Why would I want to save $3,000, $5,000 a month when I can make $50,000 a month and put $25,000 in my account? On all I have to do is just spend for a couple years to build my business up into that point. But that's me because I'm willing to spend that money. You're not, right? Which is why you're stuck where you're at. But you have got to be willing to spend the money to make the money. I mean, it's just simple as that, guys, right? So that's my plan for 2025. Continue to build my audience and brand, systemize this entire business, and just spend more money. And I know for a fact I will double, triple, quadruple what I'm doing if I just stick to what I'm doing, stay disciplined. And I know for a fact if you copy exactly what I'm doing, you're going to do the exact same thing. All right. That's everything for today's video, guys. I hope you guys kind of like this content. If you have a soccer training business and you're looking for one-on-one mentorship, go book a call with me below. We'll jump on a call, talk to you about the program, see if you're a good fit. But I hope you guys like this video. It's more of like a raw form where I'm just coming here trying to help you guys like get to the next level, trying to inspire you a little bit, and not trying to be like one of those gurus that are just like, oh, like I want to be extremely transparent like all the time and be super honest with you guys, because I feel like the internet's just full of people that are just faking it, right? So that's everything, guys. I hope you got some value. Go like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed this type of video, and you can also hit me up at the Real Noah Varner on Instagram as well. But that's everything. Go make some money. Go change your lives. Just please go start and do something. Just please, just go start. Please, just start. All right, go. Peace.